My gosh, the grass is gorgeous. On the camera, I don't know.
It is pretty green out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Grass is greener. Somewhere that's green. Welcome to day 29.
It's summer.
Kind of. It might snow soon, but that's okay.
But that means more moisture.
Which means more moist grass.
Yay! Which means more grandpa sweaters.
Which means more
Bear Creek
Theater.
Company. Damn it.
Sorry, I'll just... Absolutely not. Today, in the Grease rehearsal,
Oh boy.
I wasn't aware that we were doing a dress rehearsal. And for the girls, we have these long poodle skirts.
Yep.
And this sweater isn't the best for...
I thought it looked fire. I thought it was a fit.
It looks like a Christmas tree.
The birds are out again.
They are. That's why we're out here. To hang out with them.
And I get that summer tan in the grandpa sweater.
If we pull up our sleeves enough, we'll get the farmer's tan. Yeah. So how's your day today?
Oh, it was pretty great. I got to Warren Tech, and he brought over the juniors who are going to be seniors next year for the class, and I only did it 1 year because I'm lazy. And he's like, they're doing senior contracts, meaning they're not going to do the same stuff they did this year. They're going to specialize in either, like, I don't know, what do you specialize in computers?
Science.
Hardware, cybersecurity, that sort of jazz. And they sign a contract saying they're going to study it for a year. And that took about 40 minutes. And then he comes back over and he's like, I don't want to teach anymore. Let's just make today a study day. And he looks directly at me and goes, not just a game day. Because he saw on my screen. Because I left my computer open, which is a bad thing to do in a computer class. And one of the kids walks over and downloads League of Legends on my computer. Didn't play it for more than 2 minutes.
Awful game.
But he saw it on my screen and was like, oh, damn. Anyway, I played 3.5 hours of Papa's Freezeria and Tetris.
So you studied?
So I studied. And then we had a great rehearsal of Grease. Right?
I'm looking forward to it.
Go watch Grease tomorrow.
Go watch Grease. Or
watch Grease yesterday.
watch Grease. I hope you watched Grease, because if you didn't, that sucks for you, I guess.
Yeah, you suck. You're a horrible person.
Today, well, in Calc, I have Calc, theater, and choir, so Calc just kind of ruins the day for me. And I'm not the best at math. Like, the thing is I know how to do it, but I need a good setup. So we took a test, like a practice AP test, and I bombed it. I knew I bombed it, because near the end I just started clicking C for everything.
Yeah.
You want to know my score?
Huh.
It's bad. I got a 10 out of 45.
Statistically, that's incredible.
I know, right?
Like-
it's actually so impossible to get it that low.
Statistically, you should have gotten more.
I know.
Was it just a multiple choice?
It was a multiple choice, but
4 for each?
what?
4 options for each question?
Yeah,
And
no,
there's
5.
5?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And there's 40-something? How many?
45.
45? Yeah, you...
No, I bombed
That's
it.
pretty insane.
It's pretty awful.
That's low-key crazy that you managed that.
To do it? I know,
Like-
right? But
Whew.
then again, I still have an A in that class. For now. This could be foreshadowing.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh. Yeah. How do you feel that we're pretty freaking close to graduating? Every teacher asked me that. I walked down the hall and Macary's like, how do you feel you're about to graduate? I walked the other way, Mr. I don't know, Forrest. He's like, how are you feeling about graduating? And then it's like, walking the other way, Gardner. How are you feeling about...
Y'all expect me to know?
Feel great, actually.
I'm just trying to get everything solidified.
Felt that.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to do all my hours for all the stuff that I signed up for at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also like, I'll probably miss this.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think I'll miss some of it.
Yeah. Calc, no.
There are a couple...
Die.
Yeah. But it's okay. Have you ever flown a kite before?
I have. Have you?
I've tried.
Has it never taken flight?
It's been Charlie Brown every single time.
Um,
Maybe I make the kite wrong, or maybe I just don't run fast enough.
make the kite?
Yeah.
That could be your issue. Gotta go to the Five Below.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Yeah. We used to go out on windy days,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd have this one, I think it was Star Wars, honestly. It might have been like a Millennium Falcon.
That's pretty
of some
sick.
sort. And we flew that kite, and it was rad.
I mean, come on now.
You gotta salute to that, you know?
My siblings and I, when we were young, it would get windy, and instead of flying a kite, we would put our roller skates on, grab the biggest jackets we could, roller skate to the end of the cul-de-sac over here, unzip it, and throw our jackets out, and just be whooshed down to the other side. It was horrifying. Our parents would like stand at the other end to catch us, so we wouldn't fly into traffic. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a very creative way to spend your days.
Oh, it was great. Would recommend.
Now, I prefer to be inside as a child. I don't know if y'all can tell.
That's so sad.
I mean, okay, I did play outside a lot. We'd play games and, like, get slingshots and stuff. And, like...
Get slingshots?
Yeah, we had slingshots and beanbags.
What the heck?
They didn't hurt, though. They were, like, beanbags filled with, like, fluff.
Oh.
You know, so you could fire it, and then we'd use the cars to hide and stuff.
Would you be, like, chucking them at your neighbors?
No. Just their children.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That were my age, so, you know.
Dwindle their numbers.
Exactly. There can only be one. So, yeah, we'd play outside, but a lot of my other good memories of childhood are playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Did you ever play that?
No, but I know what it is.
With my brother. Shout out to my brother that I have, by the way. Ari, I wasn't lying. I have one.
It's a lie. Never guest starred doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
That's how life works, folks.
So anyone who we keep shouting out but hasn't guest starred, you aren't real.
That's how that works. Oh. I always had a fantasy.
Good start?
Good start. The trampoline that used to be here,
Mm-hmm.
of climbing up onto the roof and diving onto the trampoline.
That's my fantasy now, too.
It
Oh
was
my gosh.
possible, but like, I wasn't very often on the roof for reasons because I was a child.
Boo.
But
We had this playground set. It was like a park, and the older kids would try to climb to the roof, and I'd watch them. So in that sense, I learned how to do it. But my mom was always like, "Don't you get up there!" And then one day, I was like 12, and she hadn't gone to the park with us, so I went up there and I saw on the roof, and I was like, "This is awesome."
were
True
you
power.
the coolest person?
I really
day?
was.
You peaked.
I did, and now I'm here. Still on that roof.
Or were you ever here?
I was here, or I was never here, but now I am. Shout out to Fern. Sorry that you have strep.
Big shout out to Fern. Sorry, you strep.
Shout out to strep throat.
Hashtag Fern for strep.
I believe in you. Have you ever had strep?
Many times. You haven't? You lucky dog. It sucks. I had it like 12 times when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Because one of my siblings would get it, and then it would just make the rounds.
Spread. My brother had it, and then he cried. But I was like really young, so I looked at my mom and I was like, why is he crying? Because that was me as a child. And me now.
Me now versus me then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your younger self would be proud of the person you are?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's me.
I mean, it's me.
What about you?
Coolest person ever, obvi.
Not the truth.
Not the truth. Do you think I am? I don't know. I don't think my younger self was like, I want to become a tap dancer. I don't really think that's where I thought my life was heading. It was probably more in the realm of, I don't know, a space, or what are
Astronaut.
astronaut? There
See,
it
now
is.
you don't even know the
No,
words
I don't
anymore.
even. It's so irrelevant to me that I don't need it.
Yeah. I mean, younger me was into art and musicals too, so
So like,
that's just what I'm doing now.
here you are, going to DU as an
Undeclared.
undeclared, possibly art student.
Yay!
Hey, at
I
least-
will not major in art.
No, don't.
Gosh, no.
Quick tip: unless you're frickin' I don't know, Shawn Mendes, don't major in art.
Shawn
Even
Mendes.
then, don't major in art if you're Shawn
I
Mendes.
just feel like art is kind of a dying industry.
Yeah,
And I'm upset about that, but whatever.
at least do it, but don't major in it because there are some schools that, you know, they have their majors as arts, and you're like, what am I gonna do with a theater major? Or if you're, oh no, John Williams, then you can be a music major.
Bro, Lloyd didn't know who John Williams was.
I think that was fake.
Ari,
I think Lloyd knows.
Lloyd probably knows. Lloyd seems more cultured than that. But
Ari doesn't know. Aiden doesn't know.
if you know who John Williams is without looking him up, comment a Caucasian thumbs up.
And if you're Kylan, comment a Caucasian thumbs up if you know who John Williams is, Kylan, because I know you see this, and I know you just, it's okay, Kylan.
So you can comment. We want you. Please.
We want you to comment, please.
If we comment, maybe our views will skyrocket. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So art majors right here
Art majors.
for sure.
I didn't have the heart to break it to, it's one of my theater friends that goes to a different school that I kind of know but don't really. And they were like, so you're going up to Calvin to major in musical theater, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
Yep. I'll do theater. It won't be my major, though.
Oh God, no.
How am I supposed to pay for anything? What do I walk into Starbucks and hand them my musical theater degree?
You
and-
just tap on the counter, and they're like, free. Free grande espresso, pink drink.
I love planes.
The moon is out.
The moon's awake, so I'm awake. So we have to play.
Why do we both know that?
Because that's who we are. I think it's Sky, though, isn't it? Isn't it the Sky's awake?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
sky's awake.
We were just, modifying it for our purposes.
I mean, the sky's also awake.
The Sky is awake.
I want to show him the sky, but I'm not gonna mess with our framing.
Just look up when you're outside, folks.
Yeah, if you're ever outside, look up. There's
Look up. It's right there in front of you.
Yeah.
Stuck to your phone like it's super glue. Guess what? If we think this virtual mentality is enough.
Virtual insanity. Have you seen that music video?
I haven't.
He's in a tilted room and he's
Okay.
in slippery shoes.
Okay.
And he starts dancing and then he freezes and he just slides backwards in place. It looks like when a video game character
Just
glitches out
lags?
and then
Yeah.
lags.
We don't know what lagging is.
Oh no. Lego Star Wars, CapCut, everything.
Everything. Okay. All I'm saying is we should have class outside.
Yeah. I think I'd be awake.
Yeah, I would be so much more attentive to what my teacher is saying if we were sitting outside. Shout out to your Greek philosophers who had classes outside.
They just did it all better.
Shout out to the few teachers who had classes very occasionally outside.
That stopped when I was in elementary school.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think I had a biology class outside, and there were a couple times I had to go down to the Greenbelt for chemistry during COVID. So I guess that was kind of outside.
For AP Environmental Science, we went out to get bug samples, so we left out
Ooh.
sticky traps, and then they just fly into it, and we'd find the biodiversity. But we went outside, and there were just giant grasshoppers, maybe this long.
Oh, that's so gross.
And Savannah got attacked by stickers, and I had to just pluck them one by one out
That's
of her butt.
really funny.
It was great. I didn't know her that well, too. So I was like, hey, can you turn around real quick? Oh, shit.
Oh no, you've made a mistake, dearie.
So, go outside if you wish.
Yeah.
Can you turn on subtitles? I can't really understand them.
No, just listen better.
You're gonna ruin the artwork if you do.
What artwork?
Be nice to After Sun. I love Scottish people.
Okay, I love Scottish people. Oh, I hate this Scottish movie. It's called After Sun. After Sun. After Sun.
After Sun.
It's horrible. It's quite possibly the worst ever.
I really disagree. Because have you ever seen this little movie called... any Adam Sandler movie?
You're right. Or Six-Headed Shark.
Haven't seen that one.
Is really good. It's like you cut off a head and then it grows back 2 more.
So it's a hydra?
Yeah, it's a hydra,
Not a shark?
but it's a shark. It's like you're watching Jaws, but there's 6 of them attached to one, and then it can walk on land by using its head as feet. It's quite dumb.
Did the gills double? Their little gills on
I
the
don't
side?
remember that much.
Because then they'd have to take double the oxygen, and then it wouldn't be
That's
the
true.
best.
It's fine. Or Sharknado. That's a great one.
Oh, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
That's one.
That's a fire movie.
I think my accent loses its flavor whenever I can't pronounce some of the words in the accent.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about.
It's not possible.
Did you prefer Shark Boy or Lava Girl's power set back then? Or Mr. Electric, maybe?
Oh, Shark Boy and Lava Girl by far.
Mm.
I mean, come on. You got that song in the middle of it. Is whatever it's...
Dream.
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 Can't do that one in an
I can't
accent.
really do it, and I can't really talk to begin with an accent.
But it's fine. I'm sure everyone is enjoying this.
For sure. Should I put subtitles on from your mom?
Nope.
You don't get no subtitles.
No subtitles for anyone.
We listened to
If-
that whole movie with subtitles, and we looked over and you were asleep. You ruined it for us.
Yeah, that's what ruined it.
Obviously.
Obviously. That's what ruined it.
Really?
Ruined it.
Ruined it.
I it's turned into a different accent, hasn't it?
I really don't know what you're doing, but okay.
Didn't it? Yeah.
I think it's really funny how we have shit accents, but when anyone from outside of the US tries to do an American accent, they're just incredible at it.
I know. It's because we're super lazy with everything when we talk like this.
It's alright though.
It's all right.
Okay.
Scotland, freedom. You just really gotta, pronunciate, but not really.
I can't pronounce my R's, or I can't roll my R's.
I can roll my R's. That's why I get a quinceañera.
You're not invited to Micah's grad party, but it's gonna be a quinceañera, as they say.
Quinceañera. I'm sorry, Bella.
Sorry, Bella. Sorry, everyone else, too. We're not really bilingual or trilingual or anything but monolingual.
We're monolingual. We speak English, and yeah, there's this kid who I was talking to, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm bilingual," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. What other language do you speak?" And he goes, "Pig Latin."
Oh, so you could just be making shit up?
So you're just not real. That's what you are.
So you're fucking dead, aren't you?
He probably is now.
Mm.
I think I killed him. Shout out to the network people that came to my house one day and put a bunch of red flags in my backyard. It was horrifying. Story time. Came home one day and there was a truck outside, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But I just walked in because, I don't expect anyone to be sitting in my backyard.
Mm.
But I walked back into my house, locked the door behind me, and looked out back and saw 2 people just wandering around my backyard, sticking flags and spraying my backyard.
Was it for any reason, or are they just there
I
for
don't know.
decoration?
I hope it's just there for decoration. I kind of grown accustomed to it.
I feel like it adds a nice little pop color
Yeah,
out here.
like green. Nope, red. It's Christmas.
Well, it's like green and red flags, but
It's Christmas, bitch.
ho, ho, ho. Kind of look like we're dressed for Christmas. I have Christmas socks on today. Speak of the devil.
Oh, you do? Is that Snoopy?
It's Snoopy and Woodstock and a little Christmas Santa.
That's lovely.
I love it so much.
I have.
Hey.
It's Dr. Squatch.
For any of those generous followers, if y'all want to get if you all want to get Micah and I any grad presents, you should get us socks.
Yeah.
Because we keep showing off the same pairs.
I can bring out the other ones if you want.
More? Is that that's not the motorbike one, is it?
No. They are standing next to Christmas trees, I guess. So we were prepared.
The perfect.
We were prepared. Do you want to write poetry today?
I think we should write poetry today.
Okay. Do you need poetry stuff? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Oh. And the 1, and the 2,
And the 3.
and the 3.
Thank you very much. Do you need help with anything?
No, just talk.
Alrighty. So, this weather's been really messing with me lately. I keep having a stuffy nose and then it's a runny nose, but I'm not sick because it's the only thing that's happening, and it's only happening when the weather keeps changing. And, yeah. You guys like birds? I love the birds. Talking between myself here now, isn't it? I've been wanting to go home and play Lego Star Wars all day, and so that's probably what we're gonna do after this, but you don't get any gameplay because, sorry. I got some bubble tea yesterday, and I love looking at the employee in the eyes as I slap the no tip button. Because, like, if you paid $7 for a box of boba tea, I'm not really about to spend another $1 because that'd be an $8 drink, and that's just ridiculous. So, yeah, inflation is crazy. I'm gonna stop talking like this now. I'm not the best with the entire accent thing. But, yeah. We had choir auditions today, and the entire time we just kind of sat back and listened to people saying the same thing over and over again. So it's pretty rad. You guys are all great, but I do admit that I was just on my phone editing. I'm talking to myself.
As you should.
I talked about how expensive boba tea is.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Just you and the birds.
This is me.
What? This is me.
This is the bird one.
Who I want to be.
This
This
is
is
me.
me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
It's the 26th today, isn't it?
Darn it. I thought I put it in this bag. I'll be back.
Oh, I have to talk to myself again.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, let's talk about the price of coffee now, shall we? So coffee. I feel like you could just make your own coffee, but the reason that people get coffee is because of the added sugars. Like, I'm thinking of Starbucks, of course, because that's the most common one. If you shop local, great on you. But you gotta go to Starbucks if you want something sugary. But also, sometimes Starbucks just isn't sugary enough. Like, it hasn't stopped my heart. If I'm paying $6.50 for a drink, once again, almost $7, $7 and no tip button. What? You know? Like, I don't understand why everything's so expensive, which is why I've been making this stuff with, like, instant coffee, and it's just sweet enough to get me by, and it's frothy coffee, and it trended for a little bit in 2020, but I still do it because I don't want to pay, like, $7 for a coffee. That's stupid. So yeah, open coffee is overrated. Welcome back.
Poor little doggy. Probably. Do you want to read first today?
Sure. You read yesterday.
Yeah. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. No, we didn't read. We just, you read 2 days ago.
Oh, right, because we're Legoing.
Yes. Alright. I want you to just hold up your hand when you think I'm bitching about, like, school and calculus.
Okay.
The grass is cold beneath my feet. The sun bears its rays, enveloping the world in its embrace. The sky is blue, as it has always been. But the children cannot play. The children... The children must solve problems to questions they never asked. Give up their sunshine for knowledge. Because we have made life so complicated, and that remains as our greatest privilege. So the grass remains untouched, our skin protected from scars, free from harm, because with the freshness of summer, the children cannot play. They are adults now, or so time may say. But here I am, the grass beneath my feet, ticklish and sharp, cold and protected. Because the more we know of the world, the smaller it becomes. The children are adults now. It's what knowledge loves. I just hate school.
Damn. Your hate of school made a great poem.
Hey!
I was like, okay. You asked me to raise my hand, and I was like, great, another one of these. But no, that was actually really good.
But the children cannot play.
But the children are now not children.
Because they have to learn fucking calculus.
I never learned calculus.
Lucky. I'm 10 out of 45. Honor roll student.
I think my Warren Tech class counts as a math credit. The only math I've done in that class is like int, integer, input parentheses, and then have those input, and then it'll be like x, y, and then it'll x plus y, and then it'll ask the person to input x and y.
You were so lucky. Want to write out? Want to see one of the problems? I remember it because I was looking at it for so long.
Oh, what the hell? Sorry, what? I'm looking at it wrong. What does this even mean? 11m?
Limit.
That says limit?
Yeah. LIM, limit.
Lim, x to infinity, x.
There's an integral there.
Pi.
Squiggly.
1
Integral
plus
from pi to x.
e
E to the x.
e to the x, oh no, that's cosine x, parentheses, over e to the x plus 1. Can't you scratch out the e to the x's?
I just kind of made it up. It looked kind of like that. You probably could.
Damn, what the hell?
I just know that because we had to integrate from pi to x.
So I thought about titling it, but I really couldn't think of a title for this. Anyway.
Untitled.
Untitled. No, that's a Mumford & Sons song. That's a lie. Anyway. Gotta sip the agua first. I want to talk to my sister. I want to climb a tree with my brother. But I'm getting on a plane and flying far, far away. In a galaxy I have not been. In a galaxy I know so little about. In a galaxy where I want to shine like a star. But I need polished. I need my weeds all pulled out. Taking time and effort from my garden. My patch of flowers I so hatefully neglected. Glorifying the way other gardens looked. How wonderful their flowers bloomed. All while my back is turned to my shriveled garden. So I bake my back in the sun, baked suddenly to a harsh red. But my flowers are not yet perfect, but my flowers need more water still, but my flowers need my attention. For once, I'm going to care for them, until I can sit back and smell my roses.
Aww.
Isn't that super sad?
I like that.
I read it in Poetry Club, and everyone was just like, felt. Thanks for the feedback, guys.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
Thanks.
Water your flowers.
Water your flowers. I'm surprised my little plant's still alive. It gives me a lot of peace to just walk over with the spray bottle.
I need to water my plant.
Yeah, I probably should.
You want I was about to say, do you want my baby?
I do not. Actually,
my
yes,
plant's
I do.
baby?
Yeah, I do want your plant's baby. Please. Thank you.
It will be birthed. The children are in the grass.
The children do not touch the grass.
They are adults now.
Just for reference, we're having our last choir concert soon.
Come to our choir concert. Or don't.
Unless you're in our choir.
And don't.
Then, no, please come to the choir concert. We kind of need you.
Then do.
Shout out to the Four Tenors. Because for one of our... What was the Billy Joel song? We all stood up on audition for that. That was pretty... I noticed that. We're literally the best section, guys.
For
Grasshopper.
Sure. Oh. I don't like them.
Get out.
Shout out to the 3 of the 4 altos. I auditioned for the first time in choir today. I've never auditioned in choir.
That was the first time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I took away all my character because I got nervous and my heart was beating so fast that it hurt my throat. Yeah. Totally normal when I have to sing in front of people, like for real.
For realsies,
Like,
I'm
on
normal.
the potty, we just joking around. But if I ever have to actually sing in front of someone, I'm like, it's bad. Don't disturb it, or else it's gonna jump up at me.
Jump at Audrey.
I will hit it with this. You know that I can kill a bug, bitch.
Scratchy, scratchy, scratch, 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 scratch.
Oh my god.
Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh
Crawl
my
up
goodness,
and
I'm
eat him.
feeding it. I'm feeding it. It's eating it. Eat the grass. Yes. Guys, I just fed a grasshopper. That's insane.
Touch grass, kids.
You might learn a thing or two.
You might learn how to hop.
Hip hop, hop on the top,
Rockin'
striding down and riding rhythm.